What is going on, everybody? It is EB here, bringing you guys another Battlegrounds video. Today's video, as you guys can tell by the title, we are going to be going over all of the basic tips you guys are going to need to know. If you are a beginner at the game and you're not quite sure what's going on, you need a little help to get started, this is the video for you. Now, of course, by all means, I am not a pro at this game. I'm not like I wouldn't say I'm like a complete rookie or noob at this game as either. But I believe these tips will help you guys when you're first starting out. If you guys do enjoy the tips and everything, make sure you leave a like. And alright, yeah, let's get started with it. Now, first of all, before you even get into the game itself and fly into the map, you need to understand the map itself. Now, the map itself is pretty interesting. When you spawn in this game, the helicopter or airplane, I'm sorry, not helicopter, the airplane will take you from one direction of the map to the other in a straight line. Now, that could be up and down, that can be vertical, that can be diagonal. But from there, you jump out whenever you please, and then that's when you basically fly into where you want to go. Now, if you guys can see on screen here, I'm going to have a map here specifically located of the high-risk areas and the low-risk areas of the map. The ones in blue are the military spawns. Military spawns is where you're going to find the better guns, and that's where I say it's a high kind of risk, high reward, because a lot of people are going to spawn there. That's where you're going to get your higher level equipment, which we'll talk about later, and the better weapons of choices, which I'll go over briefly later as well. That'd be like the M4 or the Scar. And then the yellow spots are just basically your regular house spawns. Are low risk, low reward. They can be very populated as well, but like I said, they aren't the ideal spots if you want to get the best loot right off the bat. Alright, now that you know the map, learning how to parachute into the map, I did a video on this I think like a week or two ago. If you guys want to check that out, it's a couple videos back. But just a little shortened tip on parachuting into the map. When you jump out of the plane, if you just hold the forward button and look down, that's going to get you into the map as quick as possible, like to the spots right below you. If you want to travel a little distance, you gotta keep your character a little horizontal in the direction you want to be going, and then you'll see on the map itself that you're flying towards that area, and then right when you get over towards that area is when you're going to look down again. Alright, so now that you got a quick basic on the map and quick basic on the parachuting, looting, when you get to the area you finally want to get to, if you're coming from a game like H1Z1, which I know majority of the people that are trying this game are, looting is completely different than H1Z1. In H1, all you need is an AR, helmet, backpack, and you're out of there. In this game, you can get submachine guns, shotguns, snipers, ARs, all right off the bat. You don't need to get a crate for that, for the majority of it. As well as you get different level armors. So you can have, for instance, there's police vests. There's a level 1, 2, and a 3. Obviously the 3 is better, so if you want to find those, you're going to have to loot longer. Same thing with helmets, 1, 2, and 3. Backpacks, 1, 2, and 3. I always say in this game, if you're very impatient with looting, you probably aren't going to like it as much. This game's more of a tactical style, but as I always say, is respect the looting process. The more houses you loot, the better items you're going to get, like I mentioned, and it's going to help you honestly last longer in these games. Now, some of the items I say that you should be looking out for, whenever you find ammo on the ground, I always pick up, except for pistol ammo, I pick up any ammo I possibly can, because when I kill someone, all the ARs, they take different ammos. The SMGs take different ammos, the shotguns take different ammos, and if you pick up a sniper rifle ammo and you pick up a sniper rifle and you don't have the ammo for it, then what's the basis of that? So I always say pick up any ammo you can and pick up any attachments you can, guys, because the attachments in this game is literally what helps you win in top 10 situations. If you have a flash hider or a silencer in this game, it's usually the silencer. No matter where you're getting shot from, if you're getting shot from someone and they're using a silencer, it is literally impossible for you to figure out what direction they're shooting you from. And it's one of the most OP things out there right now. So whenever you find a silencer for no matter what gun and you have it, you better put that on, because that's going to help you guys out so so much. And then the other attachment, obviously the scopes. There is the red dot ACOG sight 4 times, 8 times, and then I honestly don't remember this correctly. I think there's a 15 times scope, and there might even be another one, but I'm not even sure because I haven't even picked it up yet. I definitely recommend using the ACOG scope and the 4 times scope. Those are my 2 go-tos if you were to choose one or the other. And then we're going to be talking about the other items you're going to be wanting to loot. Painkillers, energy drinks. Those are the items that are going to give you energy, to give you boosts, and they actually help you to heal faster as well. And then in this game, there's 3 different types of like health kits, I should say. There's bandages, there's med kits, and then there's first aid kits. I'm going to probably get this backwards. I think the first aid kit would be kind of like the tactical kit in H1Z1. The bandages is just a regular bandage. And then the med kit, I believe itself, is the one that completely gives you full health. No matter what your HP is or whatever, gives you full health completely. And then while looting, the guns, obviously the guns are going to be what you guys are going to want to pick up. Pistols are kind of meh in this game. SMGs, they're all right up close. If you find a shotgun, definitely pick that shit up, because the shotguns, you can shoot like 20 yards and they are so OP in this game. Pick up any shotgun you can and make sure you're carrying it. You can carry 2 ARs and a pistol, an AR, a shotgun, and a pistol, a sniper, an AR, and a pistol. You get three item spots, excuse me, and then grenades as well. I said the ARs already. I prefer the M4 or the SCAR. M16's alright, AK's alright. If you have those on the single fire mode. And then the car is the sniper. Definitely pick that up if you get it. It's a hell of a gun, guys. Alright, the next quick thing we're going to be going over are the cars / the vehicles in this game. As I know of, I think there's 4. I could be wrong with this. I believe there's 4 cars / vehicles in the game currently. There's a Doom Buggy, which is it's one of the fastest, but you're very well exposed when you're driving in that little thing. The sedan car, which is pretty average overall if you ask me. The UAZ is kind of like the SUV type looking thing. That thing, you can bulldoze cars over. You can also hit people out of cars with that. That might be a bug still. I don't know if it still is. I know it was in the game. And then I'm pretty sure there is a boat in this game. I haven't even seen it, but I think there's a boat in the game. Yeah, I could be completely wrong with that. And then if you guys are using cars in this game, make sure you guys are picking up gas canisters, because if you hold the boost in this game, you run out of gas very fast. So make sure you guys are picking up gas canisters as well. It's going to help you guys out in the long run. Usually in this game, cars are kind of random. I know in H1Z1 car spawns have their own dedicated areas. In this game, it's usually kind of random, and they definitely spawn around roads. So if you're around a road, there's a good chance you're going to find yourself a vehicle. And then finally, last but not least, what we're going to talk about is obviously the electric circle. That happens once that goes off. It's basically the gas, like in H1Z1. I'm sorry I'm comparing this game a lot to H1Z1. I didn't play Arma or anything, which this game is also compared to. But it's just like the gas in H1Z1. Every 2 minutes, the electric circle moves in closer. And it's the same thing. If you get caught in it, you start losing damage. The further you go into a game, the more damage it applies. And then my overall tip for the basic players here, if you're trying to get yourself in a top 10 scenario, the main thing is what I always try to do is when I spawn in, I try and get a gun or 2, helmet, make sure I have myself a car, and what I'll do is I'll drive the car to where I believe the middle of the circle at the very end is going to be. I know it's very hard to judge because it's kind of random, but I try and put myself in the circle, the middle of the circle, as best as possible, and then kind of just defend that area and loot at the same time, because that's going to get you into those top 10 situations. It's going to get you gunfights, believe it or not. I know this game's slow and everything, but and yeah, I guess that's the overall tips, basic beginner video for Battlegrounds. If you guys didn't find this video somewhat informative, drop a like on it. If you guys want me to go into more detail about a specific area in this game, make sure you guys leave it in the comment section down below. I don't know if I said it already, but subscribe to the channel. It could always help me out. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you later.